Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nick Snyder. I'm the founder of the National Museum of Patriotism, and I'm standing next to Miss Pat Stansberry, the Executive Director. Pat, share with the folks what they're going to experience when they tour our museum today.
The National Museum of Patriotism is an emotional journey through the American experience. America's museum asks the question, what is patriotism? And allows each individual to define it for themselves. Nick, let's take a visit.
All right, let's show them what this museum is about. We are standing in front of the National Museum of Patriotism. You will notice that we are surrounded by a very large blue star. For nearly 100 years, the blue star has been a symbol of in-service, normally designating that an individual in the military is in the service of his country. But we believe that star, in the case of our museum, signifies we are in the service of our country. Now the Executive Director, Ms. Stansberry, and I will now enter into this museum and show you one of the most unique museums in the world. Join us now at this time. We are standing inside an exhibit entitled One America. This exhibit is a tribute to the victims of 9/11.
Well, behind me you'll see a pictorial timeline of the events of the day of the attack. There's also a wall of names of the victims of 9/11. We also have actual artifacts from Ground Zero, and we have an emotional, inspiring video put to the poem The Power of One, written by Dr. Cheryl Sawyer. And visitors have the opportunity to express their feelings about 9/11 in a journal that you'll find in this exhibit. Behind me you'll see a 2/3 size replica of the torch of the Statue of Liberty. Around the base of the torch you'll see a video that documents the building of the Statue of Liberty. We also have 13 questions from the immigration test, so you can test your skill on being an American.
It's a very emotional journey for you to see this particular exhibit. If you could imagine people who were seeing the statue for their first time coming to this country. We actually participate in naturalization ceremonies, and I don't know that there's many things we experience, Pat, that are much more emotional than watching hundreds of people raise their right hand and swear allegiance to the United States of America. Welcome to the Hall of Patriots.
Yes, this is our signature exhibit of the National Museum of Patriotism, and embodied in this exhibit, we give honor to the Medal of Honor, the Medal of Freedom, the Congressional Gold Medal, and the Carnegie Medals.
Contained in here are remembrances of some great Americans: Jackie Robinson, John F. Kennedy, Ronald Reagan, Medal of Honor recipient General Ray Davis, men and women who have inspired people through the years. Who is your modern day American hero? Who is the person you look up to for inspiration? Ladies and gentlemen, we are standing in front of the exhibit entitled Symbols. America is a country that thrives on their symbols for recognition.
We have the Statue of Liberty in this exhibit. This is one of the more interactive exhibits, so you can actually ring the Liberty Bell. We also have Mount Rushmore. We have 150 free downloadable lesson plans on our website.
Outstanding. Well, the challenge that all museums face in America today, particularly today, is the need to have people have the courage to step up and support the types of things that we're functioning in here, the National Museum of Patriotism. Our whole process of development and creation is predicated on the generosity of Americans, people that believe that there is a need for the teaching of the values of the great history of this country. And the portions of this great country that make it such of what it is because of America's generosity.
As the Executive Director of the National Museum of Patriotism and a military mom, I get to see firsthand the impact that this museum has on America. And it is such an honor to work here. But we can't continue without the dedicated support of donors like yourself. The National Museum of Patriotism is a 501c3 nonprofit museum, and we rely on the dedicated donors that we have. Please visit our website, www.museumofpatriotism.org.